Well, I had pancakes for supper tonight. Me and Mom makes them. She makes them big old fluffy one. Boy, like right about that big, pretty big one. And I was having a plate of those, and then knock, 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 knock. I heard on the front of the door, and I said, boy, who is this? And I didn't really want to get it. Sometimes there's just people around in the park that like to knock on doors, and they want to, you know, you get the door and you think it's going to be something real important, and they just want to talk about it. They want to talk about the weather, their grandson, or what went on in town that day. Something that might be hurting them, like their ankle or their knee. Somebody they live with, or like a family member. And then if you leave them alone, then they'll go away. But then you wait a few seconds, and then you hear, and I was in the middle of a bite of pancake. Boy, I had syrup running down my mouth right here, and I was just like, boy, I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat this stack of pancakes. Somebody keeps knocking on the front door. I hope they go away pretty soon. No, they ain't gonna go away. So I opened the door, and there's Lita Ragsdale standing there, and she probably 60 years old or so. And she said, something the matter with it, Tavin? And I said, well, I don't know the first thing about how to fix a car. I don't know nothing about that, Lita, so you're gonna have to run along, and I can't help you tonight. And she said, no, there's a wasp nest up in there. I said, wasp nest? Sure enough, boy, I got out there, and there, right in the grill of that van was a nest full of wasps, and she'd driven that 200 miles from where it was parked, where her husband left it for. Boy, them little wasps must have been holding on for dear life down that freeway. You know, sometimes you want to knock down a wasp nest and get them out of there, but I just wanted to shake their little hand, but I don't even know if a wasp has a hand. You don't want to shake their stinger, buddy. I tried that before. But they'll sting you. And they ain't like a bee. It ain't like one sting and they die. They'll just sting you, sting you. And okay, she said, if you don't think it's going to bother nothing, I said, it ain't going to bother nothing. They might even know how to change your oil. You know, I was joking with her at that point in the day. I just said, yeah, maybe them waspers will change your oil and put gas in your car. She kind of laughed at me too, because she knew I was joking. You know, sometimes she don't get it if you're joking with her, but today she knew that there ain't no way a wasp is going to change nobody's oil. I got back in there, put a hurting on the rest of that stack of pancakes, and then we had some bacon in there that I just couldn't say no to. Of course, my brother ate a good portion of it. He eats like a horse and works like a dead man, so kind of a tough combination. But we're trying to learn to deal with him.